Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to look at a Leetcode problem, and the problem's name is make two arrays equal by reversing subarrays. In this question we're given two integer arrays of equal length. The two arrays are target and ARR. In one step you can select any non-empty subarray of ARR and reverse it. You are allowed to make any number of steps, and our task is to return true if we can make ARR equal to target, else we have to return false. So let's take this example and see how we can solve this question. So I've taken the same first example here. Now we have the target array and we have the ARR array. We have to make ARR array equal to target by reversing any number of subarrays which are non-empty. So let's see how we can do that. So first, if we reverse this, it will become 1, 4, 2 and this will be 3. Now let's reverse this part. 1, this will become 2, 4 and this will become 3. And now we reverse this part. It will become 1, 2 will remain same and 3, 4 will be flipped, and now this is matching our target array. So you can try with any number of possibilities. If the elements are same inside ARR and target, then we can make ARR equal to target, so there is no need to reverse it. So we can do that by counting the number of elements inside ARR. So I take a map which is going to contain key and value pairs. So key is going to be the array element and value is going to be the count of the array element. So this is going to be the ARR map. So I iterate through the map from starting to end. 2 is appearing once, 4 is appearing once, 1 is appearing once, and 3 is appearing once. Let's do the same for target array. Let's iterate through the target array. 1 is appearing once, 2 is appearing once, 3 is appearing once, and 4 is appearing once. And this is the target map, right? Now we have to iterate through the keys inside the target map and also the ARR map. And if the values present inside both, inside the target map and the array map, are same, then we return true as the output. We can do the same by using a single map instead of two. Let's see how we can do that. So I create a single map. I iterate through the target first. The key is going to be 1, the value is going to be 1, 2 is appearing once, 3 is appearing once, 4 is appearing once. Now let's iterate through the ARR array. Now we check if 2 is present inside the map. Yes, it's present, so decrement its value. Its value is equal to 0. Next, 4 is present inside the map. Yes, it's present, so decrement its value, it becomes 0. Next, check if 1 is present inside the map. Yes, it's present. Decrement its value, it becomes 0. Next, check if 3 is present. 3 is present inside the map. Decrement its value, it becomes 0. Now we won't know if values are present inside the map or not, so we have to place one check that. As soon as the value becomes 0, remove the particular element from the map. So let's redo it. Check if 2 is present inside the map. Yes, it's present, so decrement its value, it becomes 0. As soon as it becomes 0, remove this key from the map. So 2 is removed from the map. Because if one more 2 occurs, it becomes -1, and -1 is not a valid value for a count. So as soon as it hits 0, you remove it. Check if 4 is present. Yes, 4 is present. So it becomes 0. It became 0. So remove this element from the map. 4 is removed. Do the same for 1. 1 is present. It becomes 0. So remove this. Do the same for 3. 3 is present. It becomes 0, so remove this. And you reach the end of the ARR array. So check if map size is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, yes, it is equal to 0 because there are no elements, then return true. If map size is not equal to 0, it means you can't make ARR into map, so we return false as the output. But in this case it is 0 as map is empty, so return true. Now let's take a look at the Java program. Coming to the function given to us, this is the function name, and we are given the two arrays, target and ARR. And the return type is boolean, meaning we have to return either true or false. Like discussed, let us start with declaring the map. This map is going to store integer as key and value. Now let's iterate through this target and fill in the map. So to iterate, I'm going to start with the 0th index until the end of the array target.length. Then we are going to use the put method on the map to insert elements into the map. The key is going to be the array element we are iterating now inside this target array, so target of I, and the value I'm going to use the get or default method. So map.get or default. We have to get the frequency of this target of I. If this target element is not present, then we can't get the frequency, so in that case we will return the default value as 0, and in the next time whenever you find the same target element as key, we have to increment its value, so we do +1 here. Now we filled the map and we have the frequency of elements of the target array inside this map. Now let's iterate through the ARR array. I'm going to start from the 0th index until the end. Now we have to check if the element we are iterating right now is not present inside the map, it means in no way if we reverse or not, we won't find that element inside target, so we can directly return false. So here you can see the target and the ARR elements are equal. So let's say once we iterated target and filled the map, if while iterating this element, instead of 2, if it was 5, in the map we didn't find any 5 because there is no 5 inside target. So in that case, these two can never be equal, so we return false. So that is why we are checking if the map using the contains key method, if that current element inside ARR is not present inside map as key. So map dot contains key, if that element is not present, which element? It is ARR of I. Then we can directly return false and end the question. And if this if statement is skipped, it means that element is present inside the map. If it is present, we have to decrement that element's frequency from the map. So map.put, the current element is ARR of I. So get the current frequency of ARR of I. So map.get of ARR of I will get the current frequency and decrement its frequency. And now we have to do one more check, right? That when we decrement this, the max we can go is 0. We can't go negative. So if map.get of ARR of I, if the current element we are iterating and its frequency is equal to 0, in the next iteration, if we don't place this check, and if that current element is occurring again inside the map, when you do -1, it will go negative. It will go -1. So we have to stop that from happening. Once it hits 0, we can remove that element from the map. So map.remove of ARR of I. So we are removing the element with the key. The key is that element. Now this process will happen for all the elements inside ARR. And if we never return true, and now we have to check if the map size is equal to 0, then we return true, else we return false. Because here first we are adding elements into the map, and here we are removing elements from the map. After this check we placed here, in the end, if the map size is 0, it means the both arrays are equal. So we return based on the map size. So map.size is equal to 0. In that case we return true, else we return false. Now let's try to run the code. This has to be capital M. Let's run the code again. The test cases are being accepted. Let's submit the code. And the solution is accepted. So the time complexity of this approach is big O of n because we are iterating through the array from start to end. And the space complexity is also O of n because we are using a single map to compute the output. That's it guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.